As far as the chaos we find ourselves in these days, it's difficult to say which side pulled the trigger first. Erusia deployed an automatic intercept system with drones. Osea implemented long-range attacks to bypass them. So Erusia decided to sabotage Osea's communications and navigation technology. Erusia couldn't launch a satellite themselves, but they were still able to hack the software of the Osean transmission and navigation systems. Before Osea even noticed, half of their satellites were hijacked. That's when things got ugly. In an attempt to knock out each other's capabilities, both forces launched fighters loaded with anti-satellite missiles at the same time. Only military satellites were targeted. However, their destruction created a debris field in orbit, which wiped out scores of other satellites, both private and government-owned. What kept the world relatively sane up to that point had been free-flowing data and information. But now, those were gone. All that remained was chaos and confusion. Government and civilian broadcasts and transmissions were cut off. The flow of information had ceased. Forces on both sides of the conflict now found themselves unable to communicate with their superiors. Many of the smaller countries annexed by Erusia and yearning for their independence seized the opportunity and started their own uprisings. As for why some of Osea's military decided to break off from the main force and continue on their own, I have no idea. Perhaps there was some sort of dispute over the chain of command. The continent that had once seen wars that were only fought between Osea and Erusia was now full of numerous conflicts between rival leaders vying for power. Insurgencies were everywhere. I even heard a rumor that a group of Osean convicts had rebelled. Rumors. It never ceased to amaze me that even at a crazy time like this, something as trivial as a rumor could find its way here. Communications from corporate were cut off. Apparently, the entire computer network was down. It was a wise decision to make our drones autonomous with AI instead of being radio-controlled. Wise and forward-thinking. Even with their GPS offline, they can still use their sensors to navigate as long as they're working properly. I'm sure the drones are still working perfectly, following their mission orders to the letter. I wish I could upload Mihai's new data to them. But without a connection, I can't upload the software to the active drones. The new ones we're making, though, there should still be enough time to upgrade those before they're activated. I'll be taking the data I've acquired away from the front lines now. Oh, and I'll be taking the girls, too. I told my assistant Masa it was time to get Mihai's granddaughters ready to leave here. She's not much older than the girls, but she has a way about her, and I'm sure she won't have any trouble with them. I saw a plane flying off in the distance. I imagine it was looking for a safer place. The plane had a rose emblem on it.
Erusia's communication networks have been down since their satellites were destroyed. Unfortunately, we are experiencing trouble too. All of Usia has been affected, and we don't know when things will be back up and running. We're not even sure if this is Erusia's doing. Still, we will follow the strategy that was originally planned and move on to the next operation after liberating Farbanti. Let's get to it. Since the war began, we've been receiving communications in secret from an officer in the Erusian army. With the capital under our control, Erusia's radical element is losing support quickly, affecting the balance of power. HQ is thinking of using the military officer as a way to gain leverage to settle peace negotiations. The officer is currently hiding in the outskirts of Anchorhead Bay, having joined up with support dispatched from the Osean army. The plan is that they'll take a standard vehicle to a rendezvous point at a harbor in the east part of the city, where a helicopter will be waiting. I would like the new Strider Squadron to provide escort for the officer. Cyclops will remain at the base on standby to serve as defense. With the communication network currently down in the capital, I very much doubt Erusia will be able to mount a regimented counterattack. However, it is likely that Erusia's intelligence department and the remaining forces who are aware of the officer's movements will interfere. Keep a close eye on the officer and make sure he stays safe. Our victory in Farbanti has given us a golden opportunity to finally end this war. Be safe out there. Take note that our satellite-based IFF has become unreliable following the recent communications failure. As such, target ID will be done by processing the images from the infrared cameras on your aircraft. Objects will initially appear as unknown on your HUDs, but will be ID'd once you close in on them for a set period of time.
Strider Squadron, you're cleared to taxi.
To the unidentified Osean craft, this is Captain Carl of the Osean Army. Are you here for the escort? You're not the squadron I was expecting. Are you really friendlies? Over.
This is Longcaster. Airborne warning and control system for the Osean Long-Range Strategic Strike Group. Captain Carl, they're on our side.
And those two pilots we've heard about must be here too.
Okay, I hope you're right. Longcaster, are all of these really unknowns?
It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oseans won't shoot us in this confusion.
We'll image process the unknowns caught in your cams to identify friend or foe. The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image.
Meanwhile, we just run if they shoot us, right?
Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire.
War is something I'll never get used to, but tonight has been a total shock. The city under martial law. Gunfire and the roar of jets echoing through the streets.
Give me Strider Squadron's IDs. Oh, and hand me that sandwich.
Got one on my ass. Locked on, bandit.
You guys are working to draw out the roar, leading our country even further into ruin.
Entering the Anchorhead Bay area. Buildings will block your line of sight. Make sure to keep track of your objective.
How this war ends depends on this mission. I'm counting on you.
Understood. Vehicle confirmed destroyed. Strider Squadron, identify the unknowns along the route. Fox 2. AA gun confirmed destroyed.
Houston, Leo Squad. Friendly hello in front. I'm a Patriot and my duty is calling. Nice work, Leos 2. That's a confirmed kill. You are a true Patriot.
Caution. Pull up.
You want us to wait and see if they're friendly?
Caution. Pull up. Caution.
Fox 2!
It's Erusian.
Got a stubborn one on my
They are
ass!
responding aggressively.
General, if they're conservatives, they'll listen to us. Trigger is destroying the negotiations were a success, Lancaster. They've opened up a path for us. The more the merrier. They're not ruining our ideals. What point is there in living? It's best that you leave this country.
You were the ones on the radio. We don't know our location. Give us orders.
We have no orders, but we do have ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
Roger that. Crew looks for our way home.
Caution.
The General's vehicle is under attack. There's a vehicle blocking the road. No response to hails. It's the radicals. There's Lavard! I'm hit! Get this guy off my back! That was a close one. We have to remain vigilant.
ID'd as Ocean Forces.
Caution.
This is AWACS for the LRSSG.
Our info has been updated.
We made it through the Anchorhead Bay area. We're heading along Highway 208 under the bridge. We're taking the coastal highway at the next ramp.
All right.
Pull up. Missile.
There's a strict curfew.
Missile.
People gather at bars and other places to learn what's going on.
Missile.
Fighting out there. Ask yourselves, what is best for our country?
Missile.
Fox 2!
Caution. Caution. Missile. Missile.
Wait,
Missile.
General managed to convince them.
Missile.
Listen,
Missile.
those that protect General Labarge are the real patriots. Onward!
There's a vehicle up ahead. Think it's gonna ask us to pay a toll? Get closer and find out if it's an enemy vehicle. We'll go. Let's go.
We archived all the footage that we've shot for when the communication networks come back online.
Stall warning.
We need to remind everyone that there's no such thing as a clean war.
It's Erusian military. Signs of the clean warfare at the beginning of this war are now gone.
Missile. Missile.
Missile away.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
It's no good. There's still a car on the road. Just to be safe, we better avoid the highway and head for the warehouse district. Lancaster, we're taking a detour. Don't lose us.
Strider 1, the General's route has changed. Keep your eyes on his vehicle. Don't let him out of your sight.
Missile.
Strider 1, missile inbound!
Missile.
Here comes the traitor, Labarge.
Missile.
This is a wide net they've cast. They really don't want the war to end, do they? Labarge's in that vehicle!
and set up in all the right places.
We have some enemies coming up behind us. They're gaining on us.
Caution.
We changed our route, but the enemy's still on us.
Caution. Caution. Pull up.
I actually believe that using robots will put an end to bloodshed.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Missile! Invade!
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Your delusions of fighting with drones is what got us into this mess.
Turn right. No, wait. That goes into the ocean.
Pull up.
I can't shake the enemies on my tail.
Caution. 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 Pull up.
Get them before they get us. Maintain speed. Be able to break through that shutter. General, do you mind keeping it down for a minute? You'll bite your tongue.
Target is in range of guns.
At least give us a side mirror.
Missile. Missile.
Bandit has a lock.
It is not
Missile.
machines that make the decisions in
Missile.
war. It's people.
Missile.
Understand that.
Missile.
We're almost at landfill number 7. If we can make it through, we'll be in arm's reach of the rendezvous at Gruner Park. Captain Carl, do you have the means to record this conversation? I wish to explain to you the situation inside Erusia. I'm sure the boys listening upstairs will record it. The open declaration of war, expanding the front lines, was all the work of some young Erusian officers.
Missile.
They were referred to as the Radicals, but there was an unseen force guiding them. It was technology they borrowed from the Belkans. When they actually went to war, the performance of the attack drones exceeded their wildest dreams. And they were incredibly clean, which got public opinion and the opportunists within the military on their side. They even manipulated the princess. The Belkan technology advanced UAV research within the Erusian flight test system by at least 10 years. They used the flight data from a former ace pilot to create drone AI, but to us it's no different than magic or alchemy. Airplanes are meant to be flown by human beings. For those of you listening in, am I wrong? We're heading towards Gruner Park. Rendezvous point is the helipad on this man-made island. We'll ditch the car and take the helicopter from there.
Eliminated.
Of a military group calling itself Free Erusians.
An unknown is blocking our scheduled route.
No response. Got a pass this evening.
Anti-air gun eliminated.
Strider 1, watch your tail.
An aircraft with scratches. All traitors will be shot down.
Missile. 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 Missile.
We're taking fire. We can't hold off. Opening fire on that vehicle.
The VIP is taking fire. His vehicle stopped.
Missile.
Missile! Don't let it touch you!
Missile. 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 Caution. Pull up.
I can't shake it.
Target is in machine gun range.
Pull up. Caution. Pull up. Missile. Missile.
Enemy sighted.
Caution. Pull up. Caution. Missile.
We're under attack! Hurry up and do something!
Missile. Missile.
Strider 1, locked on target.
Caution. Pull up.
My engine's been hit. Where did it come from? I'm surrounded by nothing but friendly. No, the attack was an unintentional mistake.
Fox 2.
Caution.
Try to help us before we get shot. It's not like this is a tank or anything.
Caution.
Captain Carl, we have a new rendezvous point. New coordinates are as follows. 263 Tango 4, 199 Delta Lima. Rescue team says hostiles are making the area too dangerous.
Well, yeah, don't they know nowhere is safe?
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Our capital's fall has led to another power struggle within the Erusian military.
It's all gone to hell. Even radio chatters about the Civil War. Radio? You have one in your cockpit? Yeah, ever since my previous squadron. I've got it taped, nice and secure.
Missile.
Unidentified aircraft to the drones.
We're about to cross Anchor Bridge. There'll be nowhere to hide.
That was something.
The bridge is being blocked off by a tank. This is good.
Ocean forces at landfill number 7. This is AWACS Lancaster.
An armored vehicle's behind us. It's a vehicle used by the Erusian forces. Take it out!
Trigger, our VIP is in trouble. Clear the way for it.
We're taking fire! Take care of them! Listen up. From here on out, all aircraft are prohibited from taking off.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Take out Eddie in autonomous mode.
The enemy shows no signs of letting up. This car's not gonna last.
Missile. Missile.
I didn't think we were gonna make it, but you saved us. Thanks.
Missile. Missile.
Almost reached the container area. Watch out for enemy ambushes.
Missile.
Understood.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
System failures caused friendly fire incidents among Ocean forces.
Missile.
There are even rumors of penal units turning on their former allies.
Strider 1 was shot down.
There are rumors of a military group calling itself the Free Erusians.
An unknown is blocking our scheduled route.
No response. Got a bad feeling.
Missile. Missile.
Taking fire from a friendly drone. Aircraft with scratches on your tails will be punished for your sins.
Missile.
Shoot down any aircraft that
Missile.
approach us. What are you thinking?
Missile.
It's three strikes. Who's a member of the penal unit doing crying or play?
Fire on that vehicle.
The VIP is taking fire. His vehicle stopped. Strider 1, target acquired.
My engine's been hit. Where did that come from? I'm surrounded by nothing but friendly. No, the attack was an unintentional mistake. If they don't respond, shoot them down. If a drone is acting suspiciously, shoot it down.
Target destroyed.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
You heard the call. There are no friendlies out there.
We're taking fire. We can't hold off.
Missile.
Try to help us before we get shot. It's not like this is a tank or anything.
Captain Carl, we have a new rendezvous point. New coordinates are as follows. 263 Tango 4, 199 Delta Lima. Rescue team says hostiles are making the area too dangerous.
Well, yeah, don't they know nowhere is safe?
Missile. 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 Missile.
Our capital's fall has led to another power struggle within the Erusian military.
It's all gone to hell. Even radio chatters about the Civil War. Radio? You have one in your cockpit? Yeah, ever since my previous squadron. I've got it taped, nice and secure.
UAVs are acting strange. Their autonomous mode must be bugged. It's not the This is Charlie Foxtrot.
We're about to cross Anchor Bridge. There'll be nowhere to hide. The bridge is being blocked off by a tank. This isn't good. An armored vehicle is behind us. It's a vehicle used by the Erusian forces. Take it out!
This is landfill number 7.
Trigger, our VIP is in trouble. Clear the way for him.
Fire! The info just came through!
The drones aren't receiving my orders. Can we switch the UAVs to slave mode?
Missile.
We're the only ones here on our side! Even in a time of war, it was a mistake to create something like a fuel unit.
So,
We've almost reached the container area. Watch out for enemy ambushes.
understood.
Missile.
System failures caused friendly fire incidents among Osean forces.
Hostile tanks are keeping the armored formation at Anchor Bay from protecting the VIP. Can you clear them out for us?
No problem. Destroy aircraft with carry marks on the tail. They're penal unit rebels.
Missile.
It's ID as Erusian.
General, we still have drones at our disposal.
The General's vehicle is under attack. Our VIP is taking fire.
We're under attack. Hurry up and do something.
Morons, what needs to use your head to fight and not your instincts.
It's Erusian! Shoot it down!
Trigger, that one's Osean. Do not attack before target identification is complete.
We made it somehow. Try to get off your ass a little faster next time.
Missile. Missile.
We're coming up on a tunnel. We'll need to split up until we reach the exit.
Missile. Missile.
There's more to Belkin technology than just UAVs. Thinking IFF designations for one was an astonishing feat. They used it to make drones that resembled Osean fighters. And then to assassinate Harling and put the blame on enemy fighters. But in the end, Belkin technology only brought chaos to the world.
I can't believe Erusia is responsible for Harling's assassination.
You talking politics? That's new.
Can't ignore a story like that, right, Trigger?
We're unidentified aircraft to the drone.
Star warning. Missile. 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 Missile.
Bad news.
Missile.
Hostile armored forces outside of the tunnel. I'm thinking that we should go say
Missile.
hi before they ruin the General's day.
Listen up. From here on out, all aircraft are prohibited from taking off.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Hostile has a lock.
Missile.
It's Erusian military.
The General's a real celebrity. Seems everyone wants to meet him.
Strider 1, target destroyed. AA gun confirmed destroyed.
Acquired lock on bandit. Firing!
We're taking heavy fire. Concentrate your fire on the combat vehicle.
Missile.
We were nearly done for. I couldn't have asked for better timing.
Missile. Missile.
How'd you last, Longcaster? We've been briefed and we're here to help.
We've reached the industrial zone. This should be the new rendezvous point. The coordinates are up ahead. Take out any enemies in the surrounding area.
Welcome.
There were too many conservatives in the Air Force that hated the drone. Officers from countries annexed by Erusia have taken multiple groups and declared independence.
Glad we waited. Don't worry, we won't let anybody through after you.
Almost at the rendezvous. Leave the rear to the others.
Understood.
The Radicals truly believe boosting drone productions will make up for our losses. They should be taking responsibility for the capital's fall, but instead they're prolonging the war. That is why proper conservatives like myself are moving to regain control. If all goes well, we should be able to sign a truce with Osea quickly.
Strata 1, target acquired.
We've reached the rendezvous point. There's the chopper, too.
Who do we turn to in this darkest hour? We need a beacon of light to show us the way. This is the Erusian News Network.
Okay, let's go. Getting out of here. I've had just about enough of this place. I'd like to offer my thanks to the LRSSG. This should finally bring about a true end to the war.
Understood. Good luck. Multiple unidentified aircraft approaching.
This plane is carrying civilians. We have escort fighters, but we do not intend to engage in combat. Please stand down.
What's going on?
Try to get a little closer. Weapon use is prohibited.
What's going on? Dr. Schroeder!
Whoa. There's a girl on board?
He's not lying about carrying civilians.
No. Unless she's a soldier.
Weapon use is prohibited. We've checked footage. It does seem to be a transport with escorts.
Stall warning.
I repeat, this craft is carrying civilians. We are not here to fight.
Dr. Schroeder, tell me what's happening.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you, but do not attack the civilian liaison.
That's the aircraft my grandfather told me about. The one with the scratches.
There it is, the EASA liaison plane. They engage in witchcraft with Belkin technology. They're responsible for leading the military down the wrong path.
Wait! Unknown's attacking the girl's plane!
Alma, hold on tight.
Lancaster, permission to engage!
Negative.
What?
It could be Osean fighters. ID them ASAP.
Shit.
That's all we can do.
ID complete. They're Erusian fighters. What the hell is going on?
Stay sharp.
Uh-huh.
Right, I'm shooting him down. Any complaints?
Granted.
Wilco.
Wilco.
How dare you interfere? I'm here to deal with that traitor.
Don't miss.
Aim carefully.
Enemy on your back.
Fox 2. Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Target locked.
Target hit.
Yeah, good work. Strider 1 has killed a bandit.
Careful, those guys are good. Quiet. You don't think it's those Osean big shots, do you? I managed to catch a glimpse of the three strikes.
Launching missile. Target's in machine gun range.
Mine. No good. Shit.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Missile inbound! Breaking! Taking hit!
Missile.
Dodge!
Strider 2, Fox 2.
1, missile launched.
Bandit destroyed. Well done. Trigger, cease fire.
They're in my way.
Trigger, what the hell are you doing?
This plane is carrying civilians. We have escort fighters, but we do not intend to engage in combat. Please stand down.
What's going on?
Try to get a little closer. Weapon use is prohibited.
What's going on? Dr. Schroeder!
Whoa, whoa. There's a girl on board?
He's not lying about carrying civilians.
No. Unless she's a soldier.
Weapon use is prohibited. We've checked footage. It does seem to be a transport with escorts.
I repeat, this craft is carrying civilians. We are not here to fight.
Dr. Schroeder, tell me what's happening.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you, but do not attack the civilian liaison.
That's the aircraft my grandfather told me about. The one with the scratches.
There it is. The EASA liaison plane. They engage in witchcraft with Belkin technology. They're responsible for leading the military down the wrong path.
Wait. Unknown's attacking the girl's plane.
Alma, hold on tight.
Lancaster, permission to engage.
Negative.
What?
They could be Osean fighters. ID them ASAP.
Shit.
That's all we can do.
Stall warning.
ID complete. They're Erusian fighters. What the hell is going on?
Stay sharp.
Uh-huh.
Right. I'm shooting him down. Any complaints?
Granted.
Wilco.
Wilco.
We have to break. How dare you interfere? I'm here to deal with that traitor.
Don't miss.
Aim carefully.
Yeah, good work. Strider 1 has killed a bandit.
Careful, those guys are good. Wait, you don't think it's those Scorpion big shots, do you? I managed to catch them both at the same time. Ocean fighter, just how long do you plan on getting in my way?
9. No good. Shit.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Missile.
Missile evaded.
They're in my way.
Evading enemy missile.
Strider 3 launching missile. Bandit destroyed. Well done.
All hostile aircraft eliminated. The liaison is safe. Wait.
The escort fighter is... the drive. They're missing the drive.
What the hell? You gotta be kidding me. Liaison escort has a radar lock. They're targeting you guys.
What the hell? We were just helping them.
Erusian aircraft, this is AWACS Lancaster. Do not engage the liaison. Break off now.
Can you hear me on this channel, Ocean Craft? Those escort aircraft are drones. They are currently being operated autonomously. They are not being controlled by anyone. They are flying on their own volition.
What?
In that case, we have no choice but to shoot the aircraft down.
Unfortunately, yes.
We did what we could. Weapons free. You are cleared to attack the escort.
Wilco. Understood.
Wilco.
Hey, it's not our fault they won't listen to reason. What? Something like that. Whoever did is the king of all dumbasses.
It's launched.
To build something else entirely.
Can't afford the MQ-89's launch. Our commands are overridden.
Stall warning.
They must be accessing it remotely. Which unit is behind this?
Additional hostiles inbound. Great timing.
Son of a bitch.
Our drones headed this way.
No. The escort must have used its remote activation rights to gain more allies. Clever.
Stall warning.
Missile inbound. Drinking. Enemy on your back. Enemy on my tail.
Watch it. Enemy has a block on you.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Warning, enemy has a bead on you.
Missile. Missile.
Strider 1, target acquired.
Behind the enemy. Enemy on your back.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Target locked. Missile inbound. Drinking.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Hang in there. This battle isn't over.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
Strider 1, missile launched. 5 bandits remaining.
3 launching missile.
Damn it. They don't have the drive they need.
Autonomous mover is fully functional. You're incredible.
It's not enough to be fully functional.
Fox 3.
There has to be a time when it should not function. But when?
Missile.
4 bandits left.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
They don't have to be dead,
Missile.
aren't they?
Missile.
3 bandits to go. Two bandits left. Show them what you got.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Target is in machine gun range. 1 bandit to go. Warning, enemy has a bead on you.
Missile. Missile.
Strider I like to see.
Another story to tell my boy. Understood.
Caution alert.
All hostiles have been eliminated. Nice. The General's helicopter is flying safely outside Anchorhead Bay. All aircraft, RTB, mission complete.
All hostiles, huh?
General, the Ocean aircraft is here to pick us up. The approaching Ocean aircraft.
Losing his army? Elaborate. They stole our sealed orders. It should be a piece of cake.
Were you sent by the General Staff Office? No, we'd like you to send... I can't!
There are 3 scratches.
What does that mean?
The tail of that plane.
Lancaster, are all of these really unknowns?
It's a state.
In order to respond to the attack on the base, Cyclops has scrambled after being on standby. We'll head up too once our planes are ready. Oh, and Labarth is dead.
What did you say?
Apparently, he was shot down by another Ocean aircraft after he left the area of operations. I mean, I know it was chaos, but still. At any rate, the sealed order operation has come to a close. We have no idea about a plan for going forward.
All we can do for now is watch our own backs.
What's up with the commander?
He's staying in his room. He's still alive, since we can hear him crying.